Hello and welcome to #Friday Sews. My name is Carole and at the moment I'm not in my sewing room. I'm actually on holiday on the other side of Dorset in our holiday home, but that doesn't mean to say I haven't been sewing. And look what I have been sewing. This is the Donny Shirt by Friday Pattern Company. I actually managed to get it sewn this week. #Friday Sews, of course, was started by the lovely Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room, who created the hashtag so you could find all your favourite sewists in one place on a weekend. So #Friday Sews, we talk about sewing, what we've been buying and life. So don't forget to check out all the other #Friday Sews YouTubers. I'm going to talk more about the Donny Shirt in a minute, but I just need to do a bit of housekeeping. Last week in my Friday Sews, I did a draw to kind of celebrate my 5,000 subscribers, and a lady called Barbara Francis won the draw. Now, I haven't been able to get in contact with her. I have left a message on her YouTube comment. So I am hoping you're watching this week, Barbara. Please contact me because you have won £50 worth of whatever you want from Minerva or Joanne's. Now, of course, if I'm going to give Barbara another week, and if I don't hear anything from her, then I'm going to probably redo the draw, but I'm hoping this week, maybe she's been on holiday and maybe this week she'll be watching, so please contact me. So as I said, I have been on holiday and I have done a little bit of sewing since I've been down here. I have my old genome down here and I've got bits of bobs of sewing equipment in this lovely handy caddy that I'm sure we all know who made this. That was Adam. It's brilliant for me. So that stays down here as well, and all my sewing stuff. Let's start with what I'm wearing. And this was something I was very hesitant about sewing last week. I held up two bits of fabric. One was a white linen, and one was this strange piece of viscose chalet. And obviously, this is what I made it from, and I'm so glad I did, because in the comments I had so many comments about it needs to be more of a drapey fabric. Now, I loved making this pattern. I have to say I thought the instructions were brilliant. I love the fact it has just written instructions, or a bit more explanatory with the pictures, and I do like a picture. Now, because everybody told me it was quite a boxy top, I did look at the finished garment measurements, but I did go a size smaller. I actually made up the extra small. I was kind of on the border anyway, but what I didn't want it to look was quite big. I will stand up and show you in a minute. You have to excuse my appearance today. It's been very hot, yay! And I've got my shorts on, and I've been in the beach, and I've been in the sea. So I've got ratty hair, and I've got my holiday look today. I would love to show you what I'm looking at the window. It's in the evening and this sun is sort of going down, but I'll show you at the end, but the sun is streaming in from the side window. So I can't show you just yet, but back to the Donny Shirt. I really like this. As I said, I made a size small, but I have to say the shoulders are dead on where they're meant to be. Now, a lot of you warned me about this V here. All I've done is sewn it up a little bit, and I've sewn it up about 1 inch, which actually works for me. I think I got away with that. I've just hand sewn it, just slip stitched it. Got away with that because it's quite a pattern fabric. I didn't think, as you can tell, about pattern matching, but then it's quite a wild kind of print anyway. I did think actually when I was cutting it out, really this would have made a great fabric for my husband as a sort of holiday shirt. Never mind, I've got it now, and I kind of like it, and it will look really good with navy trousers and beige. So yeah, this fits me. The collar, I just found it intriguing. Very different processes. And I'm really pleased with it. Now I'm going to stand up and show you. You'll lose my head, but if you'll see what I mean. So the only thing I would say, maybe because I went a size smaller, I've got a bit of more of a high-low hem going on. I actually quite like that. I think it's quite nice at the back. I like the back yoke. I like the fact it was a burrito method. I really like this. It's a nice fit on me, and if you can see, it's not too big on the hips. So I think I did the right thing by sizing down. Would I make another? Definitely, and I would definitely make it in a drapey fabric like a viscose again. I'd be very cautious in a linen. A lot of you have said you've had much more success with the viscose. So that is my very quick review of the Friday Pattern Company Donny Shirt. Thank you for whoever recommended this to me. I know it's been around for ages, but I sew the big four. I'm always behind the times. Something else I managed to get sewn this week was last week I did show you, and I'll put a picture in again. It was a YouTube huge channel called Thuy Crafts or Thuy Crafts, and they did like a patchwork bag, and I thought that'd be a brilliant little thing just to do down here, and I had a whale of a time making it. As usual, I'm not great with quilting and putting different colour fabrics together, but I just did what I had, and this is the result. Now, I know this strap is not the right colour, but I needed to clip something on to show you. Really, I need to get hold of a navy strap. Also, these D-rings are the only ones I had at home, and they're way too big, but it doesn't matter. So, what did I do? So these were all leftover squares of fabrics, and this here was a pair of jeans that my husband grew out of. You had to cut a certain width of jeans, and I couldn't get it in one piece, so I had to do it crossing over the side seam. But that doesn't matter because I placed the side seam right on the bottom, so you can't tell that at all. This was such fun to make. So it is lined, it's got no pockets. I'm definitely going to make this again, and I'm going to put pockets in, but obviously I was testing it, see how it worked. It was one of those online tutorials which don't have any words, it's just music and dimensions. So I think I did pretty well. Best bit about this was this zip. I have never put in a zip like this before, and I found it absolutely brilliant how you did it. It's one of these where it's kind of separate from the body of the bag, but as demonstrated, you could just kind of tuck that in into the sides and tuck it away if you wanted to. But I loved it. I just loved the way they told you to do this zip. Now, I haven't made many bags in my life, so I don't know if this is quite common. I love the way it's got little tabs on the top, and you just kind of, you constructed the bag and then you just enclosed that bit. Oh, it was genius. So obviously same kind of construction, lined bag as normal, where you you know, put one inside the out, leave a gap there and pull it all out, and so that was kind of the same, but it was this top bit. Now, as you can see, it's a good size bag with the right strap. It would be much better. Nice navy strap. I'm really pleased with this, as you can tell, and I had great fun. What I'd like to do now is get lots of my Disney square fabrics and do Disney for my daughter. What I tried to do is put little doggies here and there. I had some little dog fabric, and I've tried to fussy cut. Is that right? Fussy cut? So I could get the dogs. But that was so much fun. If you just want a fun little project, quilted project, using up some scraps, definitely going to be doing that again. I did bring one more project down with me, but I'm filming this Thursday evening and I haven't had a chance to do it yet, but it was the New Look top. So it's New Look 6 foot 8.3. I didn't have time to cut it out before I left, which is probably why I'm stalling a bit, because I haven't really got the space unless I use the floor like old times. This was the fabric. It's a beautiful cotton. I just love them blue and white together. I keep saying that on my channel. So whether I get round to that, I don't know. I've only got a couple more nights, so I might just play around with some more quilting, but that I would like to get that done because that was such a lovely fabric. So tomorrow, very exciting thing. Tomorrow is Friday and I am meeting up with the lovely Adam from Adam Sews. We are meeting up at Beyond the Pink Door fabric shop in Dorset. Now, of course, it used to be in Ireland and I used to get the subscription boxes and some fabric from there, but now they relocated to Dorset, which is 20 minutes down the road from my holiday home. In fact, we have to pass it to go home anyway. But Adam is coming down. Now, he's got further to come down, but he's coming down and we're going to meet. We're going to have coffee first, have a quick catch up, and then go shopping. And he has been amazing in that he has given me a gift voucher to use in Beyond the Pink Door tomorrow. So I'm very excited. I know I've got some money to spend, and his watchful and skillful eye helping me choose some. Chris, of course, my husband, is with me, so I think we might have to palm him off to a coffee shop somewhere where we do our shopping. But I am very much looking forward to finally getting to go there. So yeah, she opens 2 days a week, I think, so can't wait. Obviously, I will hopefully put some footage in. Adam and I always forget. Every time we meet, we always forget to film anything. So we shall see. But I might release it next week. We've been doing some walks since we've been down here this week. The weather's been just gorgeous. And we use walking guides. Now, why am I talking to you about walking guides on a sewing channel? Well, what we've learnt using walking guides and what I've learnt during doing sewing is punctuation, and the way you read instructions makes all the difference. We had one situation this week where there was a comma in the middle of the sentence, and that comma made all the difference to actually which direction we were going in. But I was thinking, that's so similar in sewing, isn't it? We can read some instructions on a step so many times and it doesn't make any sense. Then we can go away, look at it again. I think that's what they mean. Yeah. So we had a couple of times we nearly got lost, but it was all down just to reading the instructions, and just a comma mark made all the difference. So it made me think about sewing, because I know I've done that so many times. I've nearly done something and then realised, no, that's not what they mean at all. So this has been a very super quick Friday Sews again. I have another quick shout out to Barbara Francis. Please get in touch with me. Send me an email. I'll put my email address at the bottom of the description box. Thank you for joining me. I know it hasn't been my normal Friday Sews, and I know I'm not in the sewing room, but I have done some sewing and I did have stuff to show you. Thank you so much to all my subscribers out there, and for all my viewers just coming back week after week. I really do appreciate you, and I love having your company. It would just be me talking to an iPad if you weren't here. So thank you again. I will see you next week when I'll be back. Normal service will be resumed. Thank you for joining me, and have a wonderful weekend and happy sewing. I've got you in my hands now because I'm going to flip the camera around and show you the view that we have, and I'm sure you might have seen it before. But yeah, sun is streaming in and it's really warm in here. So here we go. This is the view, and look how beautiful the sea has looked. We have been so fortunate with the weather this week after all the forecasts were just awful. So sorry, looking into the sun, but that's the view we have, the countryside. Sun goes down over that hill there. We've just got a rough field in front of us. You can walk all the way down and all the way back up. And I have indeed walked up that massive hill up there. But yeah, isn't that just beautiful? Wonderful to look and wake up to in the mornings.